Apple just released iOS 26, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you how the iOS 26 looks like and what we are going to see if it actually get released to the public. So first of all, you're going to see the interface of the phone. You can see right here it looks different and everything looks a bit glassy. Some of the icons have been changed. Look at the camera icon right here. You can see there's a change in the camera icon, even with the messaging app, and then the wallet app has a new display or a new design. And actually we are going to be looking at the apps one by one, like the native iPhone apps. So when we go to FaceTime, you can see how it looks like, and it has rounded corners. When we tap on this section, it's gonna give us some kind of cool display right here. You see, earlier we didn't have it this way. And then also when we go to the calendars app, there is no much difference or changes here. You just can see the bottom right here. You can see when you tap on it, it looks different right here. So the calendar app didn't get much changes now at the moment, but I'm sure in the near future, maybe later beta updates, they are going to do some changes. With the photos app, you can just see right here, see right here, it has some new changes and I'm liking it. The way things look like here is pretty cool. You can see right here, look at it. It has some animations right there. It's very, very cool. And I'm really impressed. You look at the camera app too, you tap on it, and then you can see that we have much changes right here. So you can tap on this section and you're gonna see you swipe through to go to the next. You can see right here, and then the menus are up here too. You tap on it and then you're going to see the menus, and it's kind of a glass sitting on the screen right here because Apple called it liquid glass. And you can see right here the menus are just there like that. I mean, it pops up and then whatever you want, you just choose. And this is actually very, very nice. And I know Apple is actually going to bring many updates when it's actually being released to the public by September. I know Apple is actually going to do some great changes right here. And with this one too, there's not much going on right here, just the edits, having a new display right there. And then also where you're going to tap to write a message also has a new display right there, and it kind of looks rounded here too. And one app I also noticed they had a change is the messaging app. So when you go to the messaging app too, you're going to see right here that we have a search section right there, so you can just search for any message or anything you want to search right away over there. And then also when you swipe down this way, you can tap on this side and then you're going to see the spams, which it was there already, other messages right there. And you can now filter some messages by just turning this one on. And when you turn it on and then someone message you with the numbers you don't know, they are going to be at this section right here automatically. You are going to filter them automatically, and then they are going to pop up right here without you not getting any notification. So that is one feature too. I think Apple has done great bringing it to us. And then yeah, apart from that, no much changes. The app icons looks the same. Some of the other third-party apps are having change of display. You can see the Playground app also has some new displays. Apart from that, I'm not seeing much changes right now because this is the first developer beta, so it's actually going to have some changes later on. And so one of the changes that I saw too was in the music app right here. So when you scroll down, let's say we tap on this section and then we scroll down, you can see the music app also has this display right here. When you tap on it, it kind of jumps. I mean, the display, geez, this is quite cool. Look at it very closely. You see, it's very, very cool and you're gonna like it. And one thing I also found very, very cool was when you press hold on the screen and then you try editing your home screen, you tap on this side and you're going to see the setup menu right here, add widget, and then customize, and then edit, and then edit pages. So you can just edit your pages like we used to have it right here, and then you can see the way it looks like. And then another thing you can also do is you tap on the customize, and then you're going to be able to customize it to the way you want it. You can see right here. So this is the one they added. Earlier we just had default dark and then tinted, but they added clear right here, which is going to give you a clear design, and all your apps are going to look the same, which is not bad at all. Let me know in the comment section what you think of with a clear feature right here. And then also one thing you can do too is now you can just let the names of the apps hide. I don't know if this feature was there already. I think I've forgotten though, but if it was there already, just state in the comment section so that I know. It's actually not a new feature, but you can just hide your app names, and then you're just going to have the icons on your screen, and that's it. and I don't think it's a bad update or it's a bad feature at all. So one change I also found very cool was when you go to your settings right here, you can see that now the toggles look a bit bigger and then more rounded shape. You can see right here it looks a bit bigger, the toggles looks a bit bigger. And also when you go to your settings this way, earlier we needed to swipe down like this to get a search bar appearing right here, but when we go inside of the settings, we can see that the search bar is already there, and then we can search for anything right here. So in case you want to search for anything, just type it and then it's going to pop up right away, and then you get it, and then you're going to be able to go to wherever you want. So it's very easy to find the search bar in the settings, because earlier people didn't know how to even get it there. They would just find themselves wanting, but now you can just look down here and then you tap on whatever. You can even use a voice command right away. So you just tap on it and then you're going to just say whatever you want to say, and then it's actually going to search it for you in the search section. That is pretty cool. Another thing I also noticed was the notification center. When you check the notification center too, it had a new display right here. You can see it's very nice. It looks glassy, like the glass setting on top of it. It's very cool. Yeah, the notification shade or notification center not looking so bad at all. And then also with another changes too is the home screen setup. When you go to your home screen this way, you press hold and then you come to customize. You're going to be able to resize this time right here, which is not bad. I mean, it's a nice update. If you want to, if you have problems with your eyes, you can just use this one right here. But I mean, it's a cool feature. Yeah, you can just put it the way you want it, and that's very great. So you just tap on it after you are done, and then you're gonna have it a bit bigger, like how you customized it. This is pretty cool. Yeah, let me know in the comment section if you think this is actually a very cool feature. It's not bad at all. So basically, these are changes I've seen so far, but there are some downsides at the moment, and this is one of them. When you swipe down to your control center, you're going to see that the colors actually kind of conflicting the visuals right here. So you can see that the colors on this page on my home screen is actually just popping up right here, and it's making reading a bit not cool. So I think Apple should actually work on it right here. When you swipe down like this and then you go to the control center, the colors shouldn't be much popping, and it should actually be a bit much blurred. You'll not be able to see the colors beneath it, because people are complaining already. Yeah, people are really complaining already. You can see right here, yeah, it's really not the best. And one thing I also noticed is after installing the update and tried to go back to the settings and then go to the software update, I saw that this one right here was actually not showing up again. You cannot check for updates any longer. So I don't know if it's something Apple is actually going to work on, because maybe someone updated it and they want to go back to their previous operating system they had on their phones. This is actually what they are going to get. And someone already sent me a complaint on my TikTok, and they were saying that they were not able to just get their check for updates any longer. So I think it's a bug Apple is actually going to address later. And then also we go to the battery side, and then I saw some new changes right here. The battery section is actually looking very good. And in case you have a low battery now, this is the interface you are going to get right here. Instead of the old one we had, this is the new interface you would get when you have a low battery. This is not bad at all. And the size of the OS was 14 gigs for this beta version right here. And with the official release, it's actually going to be much lesser than this one. This is actually baggy. And then I wouldn't urge you to upgrade to this OS at the moment, because it's for developer testers, for them to be able to optimize their application in order to be able to get cool applications for us when it's been released in September. So don't rush to update it right now, else you're going to complain for battery drains, and then also not having applications working very well, unless you have other phones right here to help you not get worried about anything. So if your phone is not working well, you can just jump onto another phone. But if you just have one phone for yourself, you don't have to upgrade at the moment. Just wait for Apple to just release it, maybe the second public beta or the final release. You just wait for it, and then anytime it's actually going to be released too, I'm just going to let you know. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like it up, and also share to your friends, and I'm going to catch you in the next one. Peace.